Hi guys, Colleen from the Resonant Path here. I just would like to tell you about 4 more Christmas movies I've watched, so we'll see how this goes, see how long it is, and see if we'll do them all right now. But the first one was called Unforgettable Christmas, and this starred Celeste Desjardins, and if I got that wrong, sorry, as Princess Colette, and Brett Donahue as Wilson James. Now, Princess Colette, played by Celeste, is next in line for the throne, although it is very unclear which throne, and she has a passion for fashion and dreams of becoming a fashion designer. As part of her royal duty, she's tasked with organising a Christmas fashion gala. This year, the designs for the gala are being created by Wilson James, who is her fashion icon. When Princess Colette visits Wilson's fashion house to discuss the event, she slips and hits her head and develops amnesia. At the same time, Wilson is expecting a new assistant named Adele. Now, mistaking Colette for Adele, Wilson welcomes her into the role of his fashion assistant. And due to her amnesia, Colette assumes she's Adele as well, and so she goes ahead and beats his fashion assistant. Now, Wilson's sister Izzy, who also works with him, quickly realizes that Colette is not Adele, as Izzy handles all the hiring. So despite this, Izzy inexplicably decides to keep Colette's secret that she's not Adele, and this is only after a few minutes in, so this movie actually made not a lot of sense to me, because there was no reason for Izzy to agree to keep Adele's secret when she found out that Adele wasn't really Adele. And it wasn't even that he got to know her or anything, it was only a few minutes afterwards, and it was really weird that she decided to keep Adele's or / Colette's secret. But anyway, in her new role as Wilson's assistant, Colette helps with Christmas fashion line, which is considered controversial, although I don't know why. There was nothing controversial about the clothing. And amid their work on the gala, a romance blossoms between Colette and Wilson. Now, unfortunately, I found it hard to connect to these characters at all. The romantic moments felt superficial and forced. The plot itself lacked any logic. For instance, the decision to keep Wilson in the dark about Colette's amnesia was unconvincing. The explanation was that it would stress Wilson out during this important gala event if he knew that she wasn't really Adele. But the thing is, that might have made sense if they'd been working together for a little while and then found out. But this was even before Colette had started working with Wilson, that Izzy and Colette decided to, keep it a secret. So that was really weird. The Christmas elements in the film were limited. While there were plenty of Christmas trees and decorations that added some festive atmosphere, it was only on close-ups, and when you pulled away, there was not much other decorations in it, but there was some, I suppose. There was other holiday-themed moments like snowman building and Christmas ring toss game, but they were very fleeting and only showed a couple of seconds of those things. The most Christmassy aspect about the whole thing was the Christmas clothing line, but that mostly featured Christmas colours and really wasn't that Christmassy either. So although it is entitled An Unforgettable Christmas, this movie felt very forgettable to me. And it got 54 candy cane points. Now the next one was different. The next one was an absolute fun watch, and that was Meet Me Next Christmas. That was a really fun watch. I enjoyed that. So this has got Christina Milian, once again if I say the name wrong, I'm sorry, as Layla, and Deval Ellis as Teddy. Now, Layla, played by Christina, has a Christmas tradition of going to this Pentatonix concert every year. It's their Pentatonix Christmas concert. And at the airport one year, she meets this guy called James, and the two get along well, and James suggests they meet next year at the Pentatonix concert if Layla finds herself single. Layla insists that she loves her boyfriend, excuse me, but she agrees that if she is single, she'll meet James at the Pentatonix concert next Christmas. Now, the following Christmas, Layla discovers that her boyfriend is cheating on her. Heartbroken, she initially decides to skip the concert, but then remembers her conversation with James. Unfortunately, the concert tickets by that time are all sold out. Determined to attend, Layla hires Teddy as a resourceful concierge to find the tickets. As Teddy helps her, a romance develops between Teddy and Layla. And along the way, the story is filled with holiday cheer. It is really funny and really good. I like this. And the singing competitions featuring fabulous costumes were won by these wonderful drag queens, and they did this wonderful drag queen singing competition. It was great. That was great. Fabulous. This was a delightful movie to watch. Christina's performance as Layla exuded warmth and joy, making her character incredibly likeable. Duval Ellis was charming as Teddy, and the chemistry between him and Layla added a heartfelt dynamic to the story. The music by Pentatonix was fun and festive, and by the way, Pentatonix is an actual real a cappella band that they used in the film. And that complemented the holiday theme, the music. The supporting cast was fantastic, especially Kaylin Allen as the cousin of Teddy, and he was one of the drag queens. He was great. He was called, the drag queen was called Geordie, but he was fabulous, with vibrant energy, and the drag queen's costume during the singing competition were a visual treat. And overall, the humour, romance and uplifting ending made this a thoroughly enjoyable film, and you really rooted for Teddy and Layla to get together. It was one of those things where you really wanted them to get together. It was a really fun, good movie, and that got 79 candy cane points. Okay, the next one is our annual holiday favourite that we always watch at our house, and that is Deck the Halls. And I love Deck the Halls, it's so good. It has an all-star cast. It stars Matthew Broderick as Steve Finch, Kristen Davis as Kelly Finch, Danny DeVito as Buddy Hall, and Kristen Chenoweth as Tia Hall. So in the fictional town of Cloverdale, Steve Finch, who's played by Matthew Broderick, prides himself on being the Christmas guy of the neighbourhood. However, his orderly holiday tradition is disrupted when Buddy Hall, played by Danny DeVito, and his family move in across the street. Buddy is feeling unaccomplished, and he becomes determined to decorate his house with enough Christmas lights to be seen from space. His extravagant displays, including live animals and synchronized lights and loud music, quickly makes him the center of attention, annoying and provoking Steve's envy and anger. And the rivalry escalates as Steve attempts to sabotage Buddy's decorations backfire hilariously, culminating a series of mishaps, including a frozen lake plunge, a car accident, a destruction of Christmas tree lot, but it's a funny car incident, not a scary one. Buddy's obsession with his lights leads to personal losses, including his job and departure of his family. And similarly, Steve's rivalry costs him his family's attention as he's trying to outshine Buddy. Ultimately, of course, there's a happy ending, and the two men come together and the town comes together, and Buddy's lights are seen from space. But it's really funny, this movie. I love it, and our house watches it every year. It's a hilarious holiday treat brimming with laugh out loud moments as the rivalry between Buddy and Steve escalate. The cast is excellent, with Danny DeVito and Matthew Broderick delivering fantastic comedic moments, and Kristen Chenoweth shines as Tia, bringing forth her signature beauty, charm, joy and her singing talent to the role. The escalating antics and over-the-top competition provides endless humour, while the uplifting ending adds a touch of heartfelt warmth and makes it perfect family viewing year after year. And this got a whopping 107 candy cane points. But it wasn't the highest on the list, because next I watched another annual Christmas thing that we watch in our house, which is Christmas Carol musical. And this stars Kelsey Grammer as Ebenezer Scrooge. And, you know, of course, this is a quintessential Christmas story, A Christmas Carol, and is written by Charles Dickens. And, you know, everybody knows it and loves it, so how could this not get huge points, I ask you. Anyway, this musical adaptation of Charles Dickens' A Christmas Carol retells a classic tale with a vibrant cast and engaging performances. On Christmas Eve in London, bitter and miserly Scrooge, Ebenezer Scrooge, shuns kindness and charity and the joy of the season. That night, he is visited by the three ghosts, by his partner, Jacob Marley first, Bob Marley, one could only hope. Jacob Marley first, who wants to involve him of eternal torment unless he changes his miserly and mean ways. Scrooge is then guided by three spirits who take him through visions of the past, present and potential future. The experiences reveal the pain he's caused others and the happiness he has missed out on. Moved by these revelations, Scrooge awakens on Christmas Day as a changed man, embracing generosity, rekindling relationships, and embodying the true spirit of Christmas. Now, the cast delivers an excellent performance, bringing this timeless story to life. Kelsey Grammer excels as Scrooge, captivating his transformation with depth and nuance. Jennifer Love Hewitt adds a natural sweetness to her role as Emily, while Jason Alexander's rendition of Link by Link as Jacob Marley is thoroughly enjoyable. The three ghosts each leave a memorable impression. Jane Jane Krakowski is gentle and compassionate as a ghost of Christmas past. Jessie Martin brings joy and forthrightness to the ghost of Christmas present. And Geraldine Chaplin, daughter of the great Charlie Chaplin, is both serene and fearsome as a ghost of Christmas yet to come. The music is catchy, heartfelt and fun, with every performance showcasing strong vocals and superb acting. This is a wonderful musical extravaganza retelling of the Christmas classic, which makes it an annual watch in our house. And that got a huge 135 candy cane points. So now we will go to the list. We have a top 20 now. And so from the bottom up, we have A Christmas Secret with 44 candy cane points. Then we have The Heiress of Christmas with 47 candy cane points. We have A Fabled Holiday at 18 with 53 candy cane points. 17, An Unforgettable Christmas with 54 candy cane points. 16, Christmas Island with 55 candy cane points. 15, Christmas Plus One with 56 candy cane points. 14, Christmas Break with 56 candy cane points. 13, A Magical Christmas Village with 57 candy cane points. 12, Falling for Christmas with 63 candy cane points. 11, Christmas at the Drive-In with 63 candy cane points. 10, Hot Frosty with 64 candy cane points. 9, A Glenbrook Christmas with 65 candy cane points. 8, A Cookie Cutter Christmas with 66 candy cane points. 7, Christmas Land with 67 candy cane points. 66, Candy Cane Christmas with 72 candy cane points. 5, Meet You Next Christmas with 79 candy cane points. 4, Merry and Bright with 88 candy cane points. 3, Check Into Christmas with 89 candy cane points. 2, Deck the Halls with 107 candy cane points. And at place number 1, A Christmas Carol musical with Kelsey Grammer at 135 candy cane points. So we have now 20 on the list, and so from this point on, because I'm just doing the top 20, some movies will drop out of contention. I'll still read them to you and tell you the candy cane points they got, but they won't be on the top 20 list. Okay, well, I hope you have a glorious day and do whatever resonates within your soul. Bye now.